Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Choochin on a Monday afternoon. I am really loving life with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. It has been a real labor saver for me and been a joy to use, especially those times when I'm out traveling. And really, when you travel, do you really want to be sitting in a hotel doing hours of video editing? Do you want to get the story out there the best that you can, the simplest way you can? I'm not talking about low quality crap. I'm talking about putting the story out there with clarity, with good quality, with video, with audio, but not gilding a lily. You know, at my age, I'm not going to, I've already gone to the top, being nominated and included in the London International Film Festival for short documentary. I didn't win. I didn't expect to first time out of the gate, but just to be honored to be in there and all the effort it took and that all the work to put a video together and put it in there and have it accepted. I feel like I've accomplished something great in videography, and I don't really feel the need to go on. I feel the need to simplify my life because I feel like life is very finite. There's only a certain number of days, and you start to get older, and you got a sense that you really have to, you really have to prioritize how you use your time, because two things are apparent. You only get a certain amount of time, and number two, the older you get, the more rapidly time seems to advance, which is strange, but I guess it's also proof of Einstein's theory of relativity. The time is relative, depending on where you stand in time. So very interesting. I don't want to get all crazy philosophical today, but let's just say I feel very confirmed and very great now that having the Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy has been such a wonderful blessing for time for me. It's helped me claw back a lot of hours of my week while still giving you guys good decent video. Well, we're out on a scrounging mission today, and it's probably gonna, I don't hit the junkyard too often now. It's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, because mainly because the quality of junk lately is very poor. Right, Rosie, you're bitching about the quality of junk out there. Well, I was able to get a Sony DVD player before and strip out a lot of nice parts to use on that. You get kind of spoiled sometimes, guys, when it's amazing when you can look at a DVD player like that one I got months ago and took home, and you can strip out parts that would cost you probably $80 if you had to buy, and you can buy the same damn thing in a thrift shop. It just goes to show you there's a lot of use in repurposing things. Well, you guys know we've been all along here. We've got a lot of people living down here. We need to be very careful when we walk around here, and I hope you're enjoying the video stabilization. It's just tremendous. This thing has really paid off in spades. Just chooch along here. There's really nothing that I'm seeing today. I'd sure like to have that MG and work on that, but that's really just a rust bucket now, isn't it? I don't want to go too close over there. They got some really big ass dogs. I did talk to a developer that had a property across the way there. He was trying to sell for development, and he said a lot of these junkyards and things, the soil is so heavily contaminated that they're really EPA cleanup sites. But somebody will come along and do all the 600 pounds of paperwork needed to get clearance and clean up, and eventually they'll eventually get something built. So with the tremendous housing shortage we have now, there's just no way that vacant land is such a huge target now. Nothing really around today, huh? Had some people living over here. See the partial, the tent, but once the weather gets good, these people tend to go everywhere. The homeless. You just don't want to be careful. You just don't want to roll up on somebody, you know. But it seems pretty clear. Yeah. Is that like a size 0 or something? Jimmy Cagney and what was that, Public Enemy? Look at me, Ma! I'm on top of the world! He blew himself up there. Yeah, not much going on here, guys. I guess not a lot of dumping. This looks like somebody's place down there. Anybody home? Somebody's shelter there. I always try to be respectful. I never go in and muck around in somebody's home. George, you're a good jumper. Piles of junk have not been replenished. Got to be real careful, guys. There's a lot of people living around here. You saw that little, what the hell you call it, lean-to down there? Anyway, I most assuredly am enjoying the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Good decision. You know, it took me a long time to decide. Nothing's ever perfect. And when you're making a major decision, sometimes it's, oh, I'll just do Apple because I know Apple, or I'll just do Android because I know Android. Things change so fast in the world of technology, and I mean super fast, that they're not all equal. They're not all equivalent. I mean, you can say basically an iPhone 10 is similar in quality to the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and for the most part it is. But there's definitely pluses and minuses, like much better telephoto for the Apple, but much better stabilization for the Galaxy, the Samsung. So you have to decide which is the more important to you. For me, it was not that difficult a decision. I mean, somebody once said you'll never see a telephoto picture that ever won an award, and it's true. Most of life tends to be at you know, like the 25mm equivalent. It tends to be wide angle. Most of the great pictures in history are wide angle. Well, most of the great videos in history and cinema, it's all wide angle. So, but I am picking up a little something for supplemental. I'm still weighing that out for supplemental, because sometimes you like to vary your focal length to get something different out there, that's for sure. And one camera really doesn't do it all, but I can tell you one thing's for sure, guys. It sure has made life a lot easier, not lugging around a lot of gear. And I finally bit the bullet, and I sold the Blackmagic camera too. My bad luck was that they came out with the 4K edition, and the demand for the you know, the older unit that I have just dropped significantly, but it was still a good price for that. Again, it came down to a difference in commitment of time, whether you want to sit there and do all that color editing, or whether you want life to be simple, capture the stories, and be able to travel lightly and use your time to capture great video as opposed to edit video, right? A really big difference. One last thing, guys, we've got traveling. I've also rejigged my appearances on various live streams during the week. I'm going to be taking some time off from TR Preppers chats, probably for a couple months, and try to enjoy my summer. So therefore, every Tuesday night, I can now go outside and I can do boondocking Tuesday night into Wednesdays. I'm really excited about that. I really had my appetite whetted last week when you accompanied me down to Point Reyes Station, and tomorrow we are going to be on the road again for another overnight adventure, some more video fun, and more quality content. Anyway, guys, as usual, I appreciate you being along with me. I love having you here. Choochin on Monday afternoons. It's like a dream. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm sorry I didn't have any good junk today, but I'll keep poking around. I'm sure I'll find something somewhere in the next couple Chooches. We'll find something cool. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day, and stay tuned for the Rancho May update. I think that's coming tomorrow. From the Georgie boy and me, have a great rest of your Monday. Aren't you just dying for the rest of the story?